This is Barking and Dagenham, but it hasn't always looked this way. The place that we call home has lots of history. Let's go back in time and take a look. There is evidence to suggest that early ancestors of humans were living in the area at least 50,000 years ago. There have been many artifacts found that date back thousands of years. One important artifact is the Dagenham idol, which has been carbon dated at around 2250 BC, meaning that it is more than 4,000 years old. It's a similar age to Stonehenge. "2,000 years ago, Barking and Dagenham was within the territory of the Trinovantes tribe. Their capital city was at Colchester. People would have lived in roundhouses made of a wooden frame covered with mud and clay. In AD 43, the Romans arrived in Britain and quickly started building roads. This connected the area with other nearby settlements. People would have travelled along the Roman roads, trading goods. In AD 410, the Romans left and the Saxons moved in. The Saxon town of Mucking was built close to the Thames at Thurrock. It was one of the first places the Saxons settled in England, part of the new kingdom of Essex. In AD 666, we have the first record of Barking Abbey being built, a Saxon place of worship for monks and nuns. Vikings attacked the abbey in AD 871, completely destroying it. By the next year, Barking was under Dane law. In the AD 900s, the people of Barking rebuilt the abbey as a symbol of hope and resilience. The Vikings were defeated in AD 1066. A manor house owned by Barking Abbey was built in the AD 1250s. It came to be known as Valence House. In AD 1539, King Henry VIII decided to close many abbeys and monasteries, including Barking Abbey. The nuns were forced to leave, and in AD 1540, the beautiful buildings were destroyed. As long as people have lived in the area, the rivers have been used to catch fish. In the AD 1300s, there was evidence of people fishing in the River Roding and the River Thames to sell locally. Barking was very important in the growth of the fishing industry. In the AD 1660s, Barking had 14 fishing boats called smacks, crewed by 70 men and boys. By AD 1850, the town had a fleet of 220 fishing smacks, travelling as far away as Iceland. An engineer named Samuel Williams helped invigorate industry in the area by developing the Dagenham Dock in AD 1887. He saw the potential for trading with the rest of the world and rented out land for factories to be built on. In AD 1914, Britain changed forever as the world plunged into its First World War. Thousands of men and women played their part in the war efforts. World War I raged on until November the 11th, AD 1918. After the war, in response to the need to provide appropriate housing for Britain's war heroes, the Homes for Heroes scheme was launched. Between AD 1921 and AD 1935, more than 25,000 council houses were built in Dagenham, forming the Becontree estate. With the increased population, there was a requirement for more jobs in the area. One of Dagenham's most famous businesses is Ford, who opened a factory in the town in AD 1931. It quickly became one of the largest car manufacturing facilities in Europe. World War II started in AD 1939 when Germany invaded Poland. People from Barking and Dagenham helped the war effort by serving in the military and working in jobs that the country required. Being so close to London, the area was subjected to frequent bombing. The war continued until AD 1945. After the wars, jobs in Britain were plentiful. Many people came to work in factories in the area. In AD 1968, Dagenham made the headlines when women from the Ford factory went on strike to fight for equal pay.
We want equal pay. Give us equal pay.
Today, Barking and Dagenham has adapted to a changing world with job opportunities in areas such as education, healthcare, and technology. What makes you proud to be from Barking and Dagenham?